coming with the implosion of our Imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
Wiki wah! Welcome back to the show. If you didn't know, now you mo know. And what I wanna do, but I'm just hanging with you. Gotta get your brain in the zone. And if you didn't know, now you motherfucker know. Gotta flush them out, gotta pour them in. And everybody know I'm getting when I'm going in. What's up now? What's up now? What's up now? Oh, Jesus. I wonder if we're even ready to do this. Do I remember how to do this? Maybe. Possibly. Already ready. Bump, bop, 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 bop. The argument that I'm making is when we evaluate tactics, strategies, and actions, the question we ask is, can we create a more horizontal distribution of power or not? I'm not sure if we could save the world. I don't know what's possible. I can't know what the future holds, but I can act in accordance with the consciousness now, no matter what we call or what we do. The only way we can feel entirely new. Wow, I actually do that. Oh, dude, I actually do that. Sheesh. Anyways, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the best worst show on the internet. And let me tell you, this show is bad. Anyways, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing very well today. I am doing all right myself. I am just experiencing all of the goodness that has to hold for this, place that we live in here in the planet or whatever. It's just been a great day. Oh, by the way, I'm Manuel Chavez, a.k.a. Defango, and the show's called Griftcast IRL, and sometimes people think I'm a troll. But you know what? It is what it is. I just sit in front of the computer, I make the show, and then I get on with my day. So if you're here watching this garbage, I don't know what's up with you, but I like you. Welcome to the channel. We got some things to be talking about because let me tell you, some weirdness has been going on for the last couple of days. I have been neck deep, actually a little farther than that, into some things, and I'm not quite ready to show my hand on everything just yet. I am, as it were, cooking it up, as it were. I've been slowly letting the stew simmer, and I've been allowing it to coagulate into a flavorful broth of goodness for you and me. And Lunchy loves some of the broth. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. I got it going pretty good. Anyways, shout out to Have to Kill Me first. Nice to see you. What's up, Curtis Corrupt? Hello, Michael E. and Penelope and the Joker. We also got a guy named Adam Warlock. Who the fuck is that? That's a new one. He's got the fucking Adam Warlock shit with the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, I am the most powerful fucking being in existence. And then they fucking turned me into that one weird kid for that one movie. What the fuck is going on with that shit? Hold up. My camera just got really blurry and now it's not like... Oh, there we go. I just turned off the focus. Oh, now you can see how much more ass I look like. Thank you. It takes a lot to look this good or this bad. I'm not exactly sure, but since I was talking about soup, I got to get into it. You know, there's the pick of the soup. The soup is looking nice. Lots of veg. Got a lot of onions and carrots and celery and chicken in there. Just been basting in its own juices forever. I mean, this has been a fucking set for me. I've been really trying to assemble a master stock. I'm almost to the point where I need to get a bigger fucking pot. But I got to find a good stock pot, which is hard to find. And then, you know, we got to worry about the weight situation. Yes. The weight situation, indeed. But yes, I have been slowly assembling a basic broth of goodness that I've been assembling over the last couple of days. You know, just been tending to it, taking whole chickens, breaking them down, roasting off all the chicken in the pot, deglazing the pot with a little bit of wine. After that, adding all the bones in with a bunch of mirepoix, putting it up, and then just letting it, you know, doing its thing. And then after I get the initial stock done, I puree all the vegetables, add them back into it so I can extract the most flavor as possible. It also helps to get the collagens and stuff out of there. Then I strain it one more time to get it nice and clear and good looking. And then I'll throw a bunch more stuff in it. Basically just eat and drink it. It's so good, especially during the wintertime. I don't think you know about that soup, dude. I don't think you know about that soup, baby. But it's pretty good, I think. You know, like, it's hard to get a good view of it because it's always steaming in there. But, you know, it's chicken stock, right? Chicken stock that's been clarified, but it's so condensed that I got it looking like darker. Because it's just like fucking good, dude. It's so good. So yeah, I just got to keep it rolling. This is about 2 weeks already. So it's just like repeating the process over and over and over again. So, you know, but when I put the bones and shit in there, like the bones get like fall the fuck apart. Like all the meat and everything. I get all the juice, all the marrow outside of it. So I'm basically making my own homemade bone broth. And I mean, it looks real good. Looks real good. You know, got to spend some time spooling it up. But it's what I've been liking to do. You know, it's what I like to do, right? Actually, I needed to do something. I figured, I was like, I'm going to make some stock. And if you think about it, like, it's something that I've been spending a little bit of time with. So it's like I actually had some videos and stuff that I was doing earlier when I was actually, you know, sauteing the chicken off right here. You know, saute all the chicken and everything in the fucking pan, right? Do all of it. And this is from, you know, the second. So when I was remaking the chicken after I break them down, I put them in there, cook them up so that all the skin and all that flavor gets locked in on the bottom of the pan. And then that's what it looks like when, you know, you take all of the bones, throw it in there with the roasted vegetables, and then you let it come up to the boil. And you can see, you know, there's still oil and stuff in there, right? It's technically not oil. That's actually duck fat, which if you look at that, right there, it's definitely. Oh, I didn't even realize my fucking camera wasn't on and the chat's not on. Okay. So yeah, you can see a definitive difference between that and this. You know what I'm saying? For like 3 days after clarifying it, fixing it up, Chef Boyar Manuel's making some good shit. This is like stuff that I only use. So it's like I'll saute some chicken, then I'll use a little bit of that chicken broth right there, cook it up, make myself a nice little pan sauce or something like that. So, you know, Lunchy seems to enjoy the pan sauces as well. She likes the soup too. So yeah, we've been doing good. I've just been, you know, just been chilling, right? We just killing and chilling, dude. Just minding our own fucking business, you know, making some soup, coming up with a little bit of recipes. Yeah, most people are like, duck fat. Yeah, so in the bottom, when I fry the chicken in duck fat. I don't like to cook with seed oils, like canola oil and shit like that. So I just throw some duck fat in there, bitch. If you strain it through cheesecloth, you could usually reuse it again a couple of times. Just have to be prepared for it. It's very much like bacon grease, although it is like the bougie bacon grease. So, you know, you could just like save all your bacon grease you left over it, you know, use that for cooking or whatever. But, you know, bougie French people save that shit too. And to them, it's like gold, right? Because they like cook everything in it. Makes it taste really nice. It's got a good high melting point. So, you know, you can fry with it pretty good. Very nice. Plus, it adds a nice bold flavor texture profile to the soup when you have that fat in there, as opposed to some butter or some canola oil. Yes. But anyways, that's not exactly what this show is about today. No. Like a John Woo explosion, we should be talking about the curious case of Mr. James Woo? Or no, James Yu. Yes, James Yu, whose house apparently exploded in Arlington, Virginia, because somebody shot a flare gun or something. Not sure. But, man, like 20 hours ago, this was the lick, bro. I don't know what people be talking about. There's already massive conspiracies surrounding this particular thing. But, you know, here's all we know. The video. You know, we'll watch the video. Let me rewind that. God damn. What the fuck, dude? What kind of fucking flare gun was that shit, man? What the fuck? Are you sure it wasn't like a fucking grenade launcher? Crazy story how fucking flare guns do that shit. Are we sure this wasn't like a meth lab? Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it's not a meth lab. If it was a meth lab, the smoke would be a different color because of all of the chemicals and shit. Because if it was a chemical explosion, it could be any range of colors, like a brown or a blue or fucking green. That looks to me more like a gas explosion. If you had to ask me, that looks like a gas explosion. Because it's not exactly small, but, you know, they're in Virginia. There's a pretty much almost 80 to 90% chance it's gas-powered appliances and stuff like that. If they're talking about there being a flare gun involved, I mean, you shoot the flare gun. The flare gun basically is shooting out fire at the end of it that's hard enough to ignite gas and various other flammable substances. You know, if this guy was actually home shooting around his flare gun, I mean, reason denotes that he could have possibly turned on all of the fucking, you know, taps on his gas stove, right? And then, you know, blow out the pilot light and then fucking run out the back. Boom, boom, boom. Kaboom! Or he wouldn't even have to do that. He could shoot the flares first, then run over to the thing, turn them all on, and then probably after about 30 seconds to a minute, maybe a minute and a half, as the volume of the gas fills the air and rises to the top, and as the heat rises up there, it'll combust the gas and it makes this big old explosion. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. You know, like I'm just guessing here. That shit fucking. Holy fucking shit, dude. Holy fucking shit is right, bro. Holy shit, bro.
Gonna hurt you. And then they ended up driving the SWAT truck through the front door with like a pile driving arm. And at that point, he started firing a weapon back. I mean, I believe it was like an AR. It was a high caliber weapon. It's not a flare. They shot flares at the beginning. He was not shooting flares near the end. They started returning fire with non-lethal weapon, with a non-lethal. They kept saying non-lethal. They're shooting a shotgun back into the windows, blasting out the windows a little bit. And then at that point, they reversed the truck back. They kept trying to yell to him. He sounded like he was trying to say something back, but they were like, "Look, we can't hear you. You know, please come out. We won't get hurt." And at that point, they reversed back and they changed the angle of the truck, and they were going to try to take out the window, the front window there, tell them to back up from the window. And at that point, they were driving forward to the window, and that's when the whole place went up.
Okay. Listening to this guy's testimony, maybe he didn't even need to turn on the stove, because like if they drove one of those trucks like through there, reason tells you like they could have like, you know, busted some gas pipes or something like that. I mean, you know, maybe hit the water heater and they were coming in or some shit. He says he went through the front door. But it sounds pretty crazy because they say that they was shooting a flare gun, but that guy was saying that the dude was also shooting some sort of high-powered rifle, AR, you know, something that shoots 5.56, 7.62 rifle calibers, not that pussy-ass 9mm shit that some of you motherfuckers out there love. I don't know, like everyone. I have 9mm guns too. I'm just talking shit. Don't get mad at me. But that's very strange. Indeed, Arini. That is like, what? Why is this guy smiling? Why is he smiling? Wow. Breaking. We are received confirmed reports that an explosion sound could be heard all the way from the White House, which is fucking 4 miles away. Yeah, that's a pretty big explosion. I mean, definitely not a grenade. Definitely not some type of it can't. I mean, it really couldn't be some like improvised explosive device. Although technically, I mean, a case could be made for if somebody sabotaged some type of system or preloaded something, you know, got a big like trash bag, filled it up with fucking propane. Real bad fucking idea. But you see where I'm going with this, right? Like, there's a lot of possibilities here, but I just think that that's a crazy thing. I mean, people are already trying to link this guy to a whole lot of things, right? But all we really know is that James Yu, that's YOO, is a man that was linked to the Arlington house explosion in Virginia, and he's apparently age 56, and he owns the house that exploded on social media that everybody was like, God damn, man, the motherfucker just went up. It's going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the club, she Tuesday. It's going up on a Tuesday. What the fuck, dude? Why is that Macklin song always good? And why is it Tuesday? This would have happened on a Tuesday in Virginia. Just saying. A Virginia man who has a history of rambling social media posts and frivolous lawsuits has been linked to an Arlington house that exploded Monday night after police arrived to investigate claims that someone is inside shooting flares into the neighborhood. Shooting flares. So could he have been shooting flares, or could it have been a firework of some kind? You know what I'm saying? Like one of those Roman candles. You know, that was probably mistaken for a flare gun, because usually shooting flares is like you gotta clunk, and then you gotta open it, drop it out, put another one in, click it back up, and then shoot it again. So like there would be some time, and that time in between would be like the charge that's in a Roman candle, because those things usually go thunk, wait a couple of seconds, thunk, right? That's how it usually goes. So what could have happened? Pilot light goes out on a stove. Pilot light goes out on the fucking water heater. Bunch of flares got shot off, or maybe a firework, but we know it was a flare because they said they found a flare gun or some shit. And they go boom, boom. Public records show that James Yu, age 56, lived in a duplex house on the block showing the explosion in the eyewitness videos. Police confirmed his identity at a news briefing Tuesday afternoon and said the human remains have been recovered from the site and they are believed to be belonging to Yu, but an autopsy is currently pending. So this guy could have just faked his own fucking death. Everybody's coming after him, and then he just got some other Chinese dude, threw him in there, maybe put some of his teeth in his mouth and shit, set it up, and then blew it up, and then we got a fucking our first supervillain. It's our first supervillain. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little too carried away with that shit. But police said that their only prior interaction with Yu at the address were a paranoid complaints in the past few years when he was listening to his rock music too loud or maybe banging his wife too hard. Not too sure. His LinkedIn profile appears to have been disabled. Yu preserved some of the posts on his YouTube page along with silent videos showing court filings from some of his failed lawsuits. 2 of the videos showing his recent LinkedIn posts appear to have been removed Tuesday morning. The post referred to his ex-wife as a witch and anti-U.S. slogans, including F America and quotes from Noam Chomsky. There's a profile description that he claims the former head of information and physical security for an international telecommunication company. Wow. This seems a little bit strange, does it not? I mean, the chat seems like it's pretty strange. Edmond7 says that it was an atomic flare gun. I didn't know that they had atomic flare guns, but now I fucking want one. Like a Fallout gun. Fallout gun. I see the Joker is over in the chat. Hello, Mr. The Joker. Nice to see you. Also, appreciating the Menthol Man. Nice to have you with us here. Seems like we got a lot of comic book characters in the chat. We got that Sam Adams 73. I remember him from the Eliza Blue scene. Nice to see you over there. What's up, Steven Richard? He says crisis actor. What the fuck? A crisis actor? Mr. Blacksmith agrees with me. He says the pilot light went out. Makes sense. Sewer Town. They said the one story he had a tinfoil hat. What? Wait, what did he say right there? They said in one story he had a tinfoil over his windows. Oh, geez, tinfoils over his windows? That's not good. What's up, Penelope? Who is posting on his YouTube while they were breaking into his house? I don't know who's posted onto his YouTube. Maybe he was in his house. Was he like on his phone posting to his YouTube? I don't know. But you can see where the trouble lies. I gave them all y'all every opportunity to do the right thing, and all I see is America's hypocrisy, corruption, fraud, conspiracy. Oh wow, this guy seems like a total thing. Dude, he definitely looks like the poster child for Chinese revolutionary that is disenfranchised with the American oligarchy, not going to curtail because he left China to get away from that shit, but now he's seeing China everywhere he goes and he feels trapped. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard this story before. Alex Wilson, a neighbor who recorded the explosion, described you in an interview from a local Arlington Now as a recluse who covered his windows in aluminum foil. Yeah. It's a good idea, though, I guess. I mean, why do you cover your windows in aluminum foils? Covered windows in aluminum foil. Hold up. Brain says to look this up. Aluminum foil works on windows to keep the heat out, similar to how it prevents the turkey from burning before the middle and the inside finishes cooking. It's important to note that aluminum foil is designed to withstand temperatures up to 1,220 degrees Fahrenheit, making it safe for use on windows. Thank you. Damn, I'm gonna put some motherfucking tinfoil on my windows. Anyways, that seems like a good trick. Does it also block the CIA from recording my conversations or what? Yeah. Anyways, some people in the chat are getting way too ahead of themselves already, trying to be Mr. Cool and ruining the show. Thanks for that. Anyways, One of his most recent posts from December 3rd said that he had a rant about his neighbor's activity that shows how white people operate and have the luxury of outnumbering all other races by almost 7-1 in America. Okay. In another post he made in late October, he claimed that he was being targeted with hateful messagings and made a reference to assassination. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bruh. In February of last year, he tried to sue his ex-wife in a state in New York for more than a dozen other charges alleging fraud, conspiracy to deprive him of civil rights, and other charges. A federal judge dismissed the complaint with prejudice 2 months later, calling the lawsuit frivolous and confused, among a string of other similar complaints that were also dismissed. In the court documents and social media posts, he lists his address on North Burlington Street, where the police responded to the night of the explosion. I mean, it feels like Fox News got a lot of really good, interesting information from it, right? But this is one post that picked up on me very quickly. Some people were claiming that James Yu, whose house got blown up, was not home at the time and is taking comments on his YouTube channel. Really strange. I was being spied on by the U.S. government for previously working as a head of security for CFIUS. They assume I'm a traitor. Don't do drugs. As a fellow squitcho, I wish our government did more to surveil us and make sure we're not up to no good. Hell nah. What's this? JMU 3 minutes ago. The Jan 6 event is rigged and orchestrated by the bullshit by them. They do not want an actual kook by them, so they rig and orchestrate. You see this? He's like really weird. He's like, then rig trials and set fake precedences in the attempts to scare or control people's mind. Then they spy on the people and track their reactions to the fake news and to ruin people who show even the slightest hint of aggression or resistance against them. Interesting. All of my social media is being banned for no reason when I wasn't even truth when that incident happened. You'll soon know the truth. So if he wasn't home, whose body did they find? All software and hardware have a backdoor security breach that is purposefully built in with government nations spying on people. I doubt America, the DoD, changed their network security apertures since my CFIUS days around 2003, but Checkpoint Security, an Israeli-based company, firewalls and security products are deeply entrenched throughout the Americas and the DoD network, including the internet. This is not a secret. They intentionally sacrificed Americans and DoD security to Israel. Oh, nice. We got a little anti-Israeli sentiment over here. All right. This guy's definitely checking off a lot of boxes all of a sudden. James Lewis, you survived the blast. Holy shit. You believe the news? No. What the fuck, bro? This gotta be a LARP. This part of it gotta be a LARP, bro. There ain't no fucking way, bro. You are being lied to. The U.S. government wants me dead because they assume I am a traitor. Lunchy's a traitor. Hey, did you eat your soup? Did you eat your soup up, yes? Yes, did you? Your belly feels warm. I could tell you drank your soup. You didn't drink your soup. Your belly's just warm. Ooh. Oh, this is my puppy. She just wanted to be on the show for a little bit. That puppy break time. It's a puppy break time. This is her drug rug. Lucy likes to wear her drug rug. It is a crocheted thing with the mandala on it. So her Mexican heritage is a mi bella. Oh, te amo, mi amor. Oh. Yeah, a lot of people love to see Lunchy, but she loves to be up here sometimes when I don't have the joysticks up on the table. What do you want, Muffin? Want to eat your... hungry? What do you want? Something else? You want a burger or something? Maybe. You're not going to get a cheeseburger. We don't have sausage. Sausage? No. What do you want then? I don't know what she wants. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Anyways, weird. Huh. Yeah. Very, very, very weird. Probably one of the more weirder things that popped out of this entire thing. And here's the short, apparently. But yes, the video is no longer available because the uploader has closed their YouTube account. Do you see that? Video unavailable. And it tells you exactly why it's unavailable. It does not say that the account was terminated by YouTube, because it would say that. It says this video is no longer available because the uploader has closed their account. They closed their account. So why would you do that if it was like a big old piece of information? I thought you were the ones that were getting shut down. And I mean, breaking, police have confirmed James Yu is the man involved in the Arlington explosion is dead. They found his remains in the wreckage. But here's another one. Continues to fraudulently hold a lead against by Arlington, Virginia residents. My last former corrupt fraudulent hackatory Dick Blow still has not filed an attorney separation remove players signed by James Wu in the void dive horse matter after I fully paid his serious fees. Say it with me. They continue to inflict arrests on James Wu. The FBI is full of chicken shit even after contacting them as early as 2017. Check my profile picture. I haven't lived in the area in a while. Yeah. We don't know if it's real life, guys, but there are a lot of people that are claiming that he's there. So on one end of the thing, they're saying that the dude is dead and they found a body, although they haven't confirmed he's dead because they haven't done the autopsy, but they're pretty sure that it's probably him. And then we got, well, I don't know what this other thing is going on YouTube with accounts that are getting closed and people that are claiming to be him. Feels like a psyop. You know what I'm saying? Feels like somebody's doing a little bit of fucky, if you know what I mean. Real fudging it up. So on and so forth. And if all of his pages and whatnot have been getting shut down, what are we supposed to believe about this particular situation? And I don't really know, is to be perfectly honest. Seems like a lot of people are already investigating this one pretty deeply. And the things that they're finding out about it is that, well, apparently the dude was a bit crazy. Right? He was a little bit out of his mind, maybe in the slightest, but looking at some of the bigger posts that were available for this entire thing, like here is this. James Yu's YouTube channel, U.S. world's biggest terrorist, Noam Chomsky, F the police, Ice Cube and the NWA, purge them, former head of global security with CFA's experience, George Mason University, School of Business, Arlington, Virginia, defund the FBI, defund the CIA, defund the NSA, purge all NOCs, purge all spies. Holy shit. Holy shit. Lunchy? Back over here. You come back over here? I only want to be with you. Anyways. So James Yu. He's a far leftist that posts anti-white hatred and quotes Noam Chomsky. He accuses his neighbors of being spies on social media 3 days ago. He had a previous encounter with the FBI. He filed countless frivolous lawsuits against his own sister and wife. He was the former head of security at the U.S. Government Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. He clearly is spiraling out of control mentally and being committed to an institution by his wife and younger sister. That's why he sued it. He believed he was being followed by the U.S. government, and he was also being watched before, and he definitely ended up on a watch list after he obsessively emailed hundreds of people at the FBI and DOJ, including the FBI Director Ray, Robert Mueller, and U.S. Attorney James Kennedy. As a result, the FBI showed up at his house in 2017. There's a lot of stuff to unpack here. I mean, does it seem like there's a lot of stuff to unpack? That seems fucked up, you know what I mean? The situation kind of seems fucky.
In Virginia that happened as police tried to talk a barricaded man
Tell me
out.
what
Tom
you think.
Costello is in the Shaken neighborhood tonight.
Handsome black man.
Neighbors in Arlington, Virginia feared this was going to end badly. Just after 8 o'clock Monday night, it did. A massive explosion lifting an entire home off its foundation. It started in the afternoon when police responded to reports that a man inside had fired a flare gun more than 30 times. That led to a standoff with a SWAT team armed with a search warrant. Then the enormous explosion that shook homes for blocks.
We need all fire apparatus so we can get the house just exploded, I believe.
I thought it was actually probably either a car crash or a plane crash.
This afternoon, police identified the suspect as 56-year-old James Yu, who several neighbors say acted erratically, covering his windows in aluminum foil. Police also confirmed he posted online conspiracy theories.
The suspect was inside the residence at the time of the explosion, and he is presumed at this point to be deceased.
Thomas Joyce lived next door and says he wasn't surprised by the massive blast.
He was not a stable individual.
Police say Yu had no known criminal record, but had a history of filing unsubstantiated complaints with the FBI. Police still searching for a cause of the explosion. Police and the FBI say there is no ongoing threat to the community.
Weird.
This was an isolated case. 10 homes were damaged. No one else seriously injured.
No one else seriously injured. I mean, damn, bro. That seems kind of fucked up, man. I mean, do we really know anything else about this stuff? I mean, a lot of people recorded his stuff out here. James Yu, November 6th, posting on 29th, and again, it seems like the stupid Don-based sentiment represents the majority of white people. The stupid Don-based threatened people of color are around the world, while insinuating American people of color are not American. Spill Gallo N of URS, threatening Indians, blacks, Asians. Stupid Don-based, threatening at least 3 billion people of color around the world, including America. Stupid Don-based. Do you speak and represent all white folks? Interesting. Interesting, my friends. Let's see. You spent an insane amount of time writing up lawsuits containing several hundred pages each, suing everyone from family members, their employers, hospitals, police departments. Suits never gained any traction, so he tried going to the FBI and DOJ. And here's just an example of one of his suits that he went out. Deprivation of rights under color of law, equal rights under the law, civil action for deprivation of rights, conspiracy to interfere with civil rights, action to neglect to prevent proceedings and vindication of civil rights, medical malpractice, other torts. Yeah. Kind of seems a little bit strange if you ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it at all. Actually, here. Oh, but yeah, I guess they are real. But the last suit was denied by Judge Charles Gay Segusa. Kind of seems very interesting, doesn't it? Is the FBI involved? Does that mean it's a psyop? I don't think that means it's a psyop. Visit from 2 gentlemen claiming to be Rochester FBI. Yes, those were authentic FBI agents who visited you and instructed you to stop contacting me in this office. There is not anything a office could do to you. We're responsible for enforcing federal crimes. The conduct you allege does not constitute a violation of federal criminal law, and as I repeatedly told you, your remedy, if any, at this point, can only come through private civil action. Civil rights violations you have had must be predicated on a state action and state actors. Moreover, a private party who summons state actors such as federal police or federal medical professionals for assistance and or who provides them with information that may lead to their arrest or detention of an individual does not become a state actor, rendering that party liable to the person detained, absent some showing that the state actors, police, or medical professionals were improperly controlled by a private party, such as they abandoned their own judgment in doing what they did. That was not the case here, and there's no further the government can do to help. Please do not contact me regarding this matter again. Further contacting you with this matter will be considered harassment. You need to find a private lawyer. Good luck to you, sir. Wheel. Does it seem like a psyop? Or was this guy just like really, really like not having friends whatsoever? This is my next door neighbor at this location, currently known as Lance Blank. If that is his bona fide name, he drives a white Jeep, and I believe he and his wife, currently known as Jamie, and 2 children, approximately 14 to 7, are spies. He is also has a large Labrador mixed dog. I believe he attended the University of Florida. Huh. Very, very strange indeed. I mean, is he really real? Could it be an AI generated photo? It seems like a lot of shit's getting posted out that seems really sussy. And it's like he's doxing his neighbors, talking about his neighbors. His neighbors are calling him spies. If the FBI showed up at his house, I mean, doesn't it kind of seem like they would have shown up at his house because he's legitimately posting people's addresses and names and saying that they're spies and shit? Like, this definitely constitutes an illegal action on the point of Mr. James. You're not allowed to just like full on post people's fucking addresses and shit like that. You could say name, and he could have said my neighbor Jamie, you know, which is coming close, but like straight up posting somebody's fucking addresses, bridge too far, and the cop, the popo will show up at your house. No, let me tell you though. Yes, sir. Yes, that would fucking happen for sure. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually a psyop or whatever, but it feels pretty. It seems pretty legitimate, at least. I mean, I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, it's a psyop, bro." It's a psyop. I know better than everyone. Look at this. And I believe the fake profile that was posting it was them that closed their account all of a sudden. Yeah, I believe that shit. Huh. What's this right here? Ooh, a white flash. So let's see. The initial explosion, primary flash. And then we got what? A big fire going up. White flash. Okay. So he had a primary thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Everything is fake and gay. I forgot. Everybody's fake. Everything's fake and gay, and everybody knows better than everybody else. James Yu's LinkedIn page was scrubbed from the net while I had it up and recording a video about it.
LinkedIn, like the other one was. Let's see. There it goes. Gone. Let's see.
This is my neighbor.
They fucking took it down.
Of course they fucking took it down. They don't want that dude fucking just having all of his shit out there. They scrubbed it from the internet, bro. Well, it looks like they deleted pretty much everything about this guy.
Where the suspect was believed to be hiding. The purpose of this type of a deployment is to call the
everything's fake and gay
in hopes of compelling the suspect to surrender. Based on the preliminary investigation of this incident, we believe that
that's
the resident
racist
of the home,
and wrong culture.
James Yu, 56, of Arlington, is the involved suspect. The Orange County Police Department does not have prior documented interactions with the suspect at this address other than 2 calls for service for loud noise over the past couple years. We are aware of concerning social media posts allegedly made by the suspect, and these will be reviewed as part of the ongoing criminal investigation. The suspect was inside the residence at the time of the explosion, and he is presumed at this point to be deceased.
Nope.
Human remains have been located at the scene, and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will work to positively identify the individual and determine the cause and manner of death.
Seems pretty straight up to me, dude. They tried to execute a search warrant at his house, and shit went down, right? Here's a, I guess, copy that somebody had saved of the dude's LinkedIn profile. I'm glad that we have this. There's that one picture from him. That definitely looks GANs generated. Ain't gonna lie. Like, let's see. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Indubitably. Indeed, what the fuck is that? The hell? So if we just take his picture, drag and drop it right here, sign in, ding, 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 ding. Oh, make sure I don't have to like leak any fucking private information or something. Do not have an account. Okay, I have to sign up for your account. Okay, let's just click that. All right, I'm on the free plan. Drag that there. Fuck you. I gotta verify my email now. AI or not team. Click to verify. Okay. The image quality is not currently sufficient. Therefore, the release is maybe inaccurate. But according to AI image generation analysis, even though there is not enough, I guess, fit to it, they do say that it is a real image. Yes, they say that it is a real image. Cool. This image is likely human, they say. It's a likely human. Don't know what to tell you. Sorry I busted your bubble. My bad. My bizzle. I didn't mean to get you like that, but you know what? I kind of got you like that live. Suck it. What, you don't like it? Call the cops. Don't care. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. The AI generation website thing says basically it is a real person, but I mean, it's literally the only fucking picture of this dude that we've seen. So, I mean, there's still a chance. So I'll put it out there that yes, there still is a chance. There is still a chance. We still got a chance. And I mean, this here is probably the most interesting thing that came out of it.
This guy's been cooped up for years. All right, so he's closed off his windows. No one's really seen him for years. Yeah. He had a big dispute with his wife, and there's.
So you guys are familiar with the man who lives in that home?
Never seen him. Okay. Never seen him. Apparently his name's James Yu, though.
Okay. And because you heard it.
Not only that, it's we found out on LinkedIn, on his LinkedIn and stuff, and he was talking about the neighbors, which I do know the neighbors, and I feel terrible for them. I mean, their house is gone. I mean, it was.
Their house is gone.
I don't know what level of explosions that he had there. I believe he probably did the. I think he filled the entire place up with gas. I think he let natural gas run, either broke a pipe or something, let it run for a while, and then lit it. And I mean, there's nothing else that I would know that would be able to create an explosion like that. This guy's been cooped up for years. All right, so he's closed off his windows.
Closed off his windows, cooked up for years, put tinfoil on the windows. Putting tinfoil on the windows would help with insulating any type of trap that you were trying to make with some sort of gas, because you would be further covering any points of failure, as it were. I don't know, man. It's a mystery.
Yeah. Well,
let's listen to this random African American fool. What's up, my brother?
Right. They're saying that he was in the house. I'm led to believe that this guy was never in the house. And if they did find somebody, it wasn't him.
Who was it?
Is saying a whole bunch of stuff that the
Hey,
government.
hold up. Who was it? Are you saying he fucking kidnapped a person and hit him in his house, and then he blew that person up? Is that what you're saying? Because that's fucking crazy, bro. I mean, that's some hype shit. If that's for real. Yeah. Oh, the audio went out and it's buffering. I don't know why. It says something's going on with maintaining communication. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Oh, what is going on? I'm getting censored by one of the internets, it looks like. Although Rumble and Twitch seem to be perfectly fine, so it leads me to believe that there is some form of YouTube censorship that is happening. I guess we're talking too much about this particular situation. So, I guess where do we have to go for it, dude? Is it weird? Is it systematic violations of a dude's rights? Is that it? I don't think so at all. As far as all we know is that the dude was kind of a crazy person. He definitely felt like the government had it out for him, and his house definitely exploded. Any of the things that would be saying that he was not, or anything that's saying that he's not alive right now, definitely seems to be some kind of weird fucking psyop. Okay, now to put it out there, I don't know what would even drive somebody to, after his house exploded, to start posting on the internet in the first place. I guess impersonating him and then closing accounts, but it definitely seems quite not the normal shit. Yeah, it definitely seems quite like not normal. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but the story seems weird. This whole addendum about him apparently not being in the house and alive is obviously a psyop of some kind. But you know, why would somebody do it is the real question. Because I mean, if not, it would have just been another, explosion that happened. But the fact that that stuff is even happening afterwards just kind of tells you that there is some weird shit going on right now. And I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. And we don't know how old this LinkedIn account is. We don't understand very many things about the individual. People talk about not seeing him. Maybe he drove in and out. He lived in a duplex, so it's not like he had a garage that he could have driven in and out of. So it just kind of makes no absolute sense to what is going on with the situation. Indeed, I mean, the more that I scroll through all of this weird shit that's coming through, it just makes me wonder why somebody would even attempt to try to put that together. But, think about it. It's like, the accounts that were talking about it or acting like they had something to do with the situation, like that person, the account did not get terminated by YouTube. It got closed by whoever was posting as it, because I mean, to me it sounds like somebody was LARPing themselves a little bit too hard and got scared. But I mean, I know half of y'all are gonna believe that shit and you're gonna be all in your hopium or whatever, or copium or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. What I do know is that just looking into this situation, the whole thing feels a little bit sussy. It's all sussy-wussy, right? It's a little sussy-wussy, okay? It's a little sussy-wussy. But that's where I wanted to at least get myself into today. Talk about, try to give you a little bit of a story on, because it seemed to be the most valid history of the day on this one. Because, I mean, we honestly don't have a lot of information about the dude other than a couple of social media posts. We have seen it in the past. Anytime there's like some kind of event that could be utilized to go against the government, other people start posting as that person or trying to like gussy up the situation to make it a little bit more, I don't know, beautiful for their subscribers. I mean, it is very weird that we don't have any other pictures of the guy. There's literally that one image, and that one image alone seems to be the only image that we have of the dude. So nobody's found a Facebook account or anything like that. I haven't seen anybody talking about Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts, any of the other usual suspects. And I mean, there could be a possibility that I'd be shutting down, but who fucking posts on LinkedIn like it's Facebook? Really, it just doesn't really hold a lot. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me when I actually try to review that particular guideline. As well as that, how many people don't have a fucking Facebook? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel right. It just don't feel right, dude. The fact that there's no Facebook page, maybe it had gotten deleted or something like that. There's a good possibility that might be there. But as far as I could tell, there's just literally no reasoning to say that this shit would have happened in that way. And I mean, even if you look at it, Arlington, Virginia. The only one that we have on here is got nothing on it. It looks like a recently created. It almost looks like somebody went and created a bunch of recent social media accounts and posts for the guy. So I don't know. For me, it sounds like a really strange situation. It doesn't seem like it's the normal type of situation that we've seen happening over here. But as we've looked into all of this, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much, like the heat of the day, my friends. That's like big, right? It seems like the heat of the day for most people. It does have a stinky situation. It kind of feels a little bit sussy-wussy to me, but as far as I can tell, that's basically it. And that's what we got today. Like, I wanted to just focus on that topic right there, try to get it out to you to figure out, what's going on with it, give you my point of view, and say, I see what you see, and this is my shit. If you disagree with me, that's totally cool, man. That's totes cool. I don't know. Show me something different. Show me something better, I guess, and maybe we'll change our mind on this situation. But as far as it goes, yeah, we're done with it. We're done with it. I mean, overall, we do have some other content that's probably going to be coming out of the other day. We did some pretty good Star Citizen content, and it seems to be, at least getting some views and whatnot. We're getting some new subscribers off of it, so we're going to be dropping some more Star Citizen just videos. Like, I don't think I'm going to subject some of you guys to the live streaming unless 10 or 15 of you guys are going to show up so that we can actually get that shit going. But, I mean, as far as I see it right now, we have some more videos coming out about Star Citizen, including, we have one that we're going to be talking about the rules that we've gotten answered, because a lot of people like to claim a lot of things about some of these rules. So we're going to do a video about that. We also have a video coming out about Avenger 1 and his kind of toxic history about what's been going on in his world whenever he's playing a space game. Seems like toxicity follows him wherever he goes. And is it the people that he's aligning himself with, or is it the dude himself? We'll have to figure that one out. And I have a really, really interesting video that I've spent a lot of time, because, I've been sandbagging all the stuff, but, we did look into the alleged Illuminati expose person, Jesse Sesbotor. And we are going to be doing a rather long pointed live stream about her situation, as well as kind of a short video that goes before it. I think I'm going to try in this new thing where we upload a video that's kind of boils down all the points, and then we're going to do a live stream after it, kind of expound on the points to maybe spend a little bit more time looking at things for people. Do it in reverse. Normally we do a long ass live stream and then boil it down to a video, and now we're going to do it opposite. Maybe we'll just do it a live investigation like we normally do, and then post a video. But we'll figure it out. But we got something coming out for that one, and I think you guys might find it interesting, because I've been seeing this individual crop dusting themselves all across the internet on various different channels. But they blocked me on Twitter, and you know what happens when you block me on Twitter, man? I gotta fucking make a thread on you. So we're gonna have to make a thread on Jack Posobiec, because he blocked me on Twitter again. We're gonna have to make a thread about Jessie Sesbotor and her claims that she is an Illuminati expose survivor person who is also allegedly the Queen of Darkness or some shit like that. I mean, it sounds like some crazy stuff. She's all wrapped up with that criminal shitbag, vagina face douchebag, Timothy Homseth. Timothy Homseth seems to be the guy that is running her entire narrative. She was one of his people, and now she's saying that she's a part of the Illuminati, and she went to a child sacrifice or whatever, and allegedly witnessed Hillary Clinton eating a baby and shit. I mean, it is some crazy shit, okay? It's crazy shit. It's much crazier shit than this James Wu thing, or James Yu thing. So just be ready for that, because that's going to be coming up in the next couple of days. I want to make sure that I have everything in my row, as it were. And, we still have to give this individual an opportunity, reach out to them directly to see if they're actually going to want to talk talk about it. And Christina is right. This lady has showed up on the Michael Deacon platform. Yeah. Yeah, on that other platform, that's a shitty platform. And she's been talking about how, she's witnessed all these things. And her main affidavits and stuff seem to be wrapped up with Timothy Homseth, which just makes it even weirder, doesn't it? You know, you just claim, you say one thing, you change your name on Twitter back to a name people recognize, everybody starts blocking you like left and right, and you're just like, what did I do to you people? I didn't do nothing to you. You did shit to me. And I just was like, meh. You're just mad I'm still around. I'm like a roach, bitch. I'm never going to go away. I didn't make it to being 13.7 billion years old by just fucking not being here forever. Can't get rid of me. We can try. Ain't gonna work. Either way, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you for being here today, each and every single one of you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Please make sure to share this with your friends. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys again on the next one. Sweet dreams, la-di-da, wooshy 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 woosha, Wingardium Leviosa. Have a good night. Bye-bye now. You guys are probably like, wait, what the fuck? A Harry Potter magic spell? I don't know. It was in my brain at the freaking time. I don't have answers for you. The fuck? I got no goddamn answers.